ethylene. See, for ethylene, you know that the ripened orange secrete volatile hormone. If you get the ripened orange with apple or banana, unripened banana or unripened apple, so from the ripened orange, the volatile hormone or gaseous hormone is secreted. એની આપણને સ્મેલ પણ આવે છે, બરાબર ને? So that volatile or gaseous hormone, that is ethylene, and now coming in contact with the unripened fruit and make them ripe. Yeah. So ethylene is one of the gaseous hormone or volatile hormone. Methionine is precursor of ethylene. Ethylene is obtained from methionine. Ethylene is present in large amount in the tissue undergoing senescence. The tissue which is undergoing through the senescence or aging and ripened fruit. In this region, the ethylene is present in most abundant amount. It is most widely used PGR in agriculture. It is most widely used PGR in agriculture. Main source of ethylene is epiphone, also known as SEPA. The main source of ethylene is epiphone, also known as SEPA. SEPA full form is chloroethyl phosphonic acid. Chloroethyl phosphonic acid. increase the respiratory rate. Known as respiratory climactic. When ethylene is present, the respiratory rate is higher, and the rate of the respiration is reached at a peak level. That is known as respiratory climactic situation. It promotes the senescence and abscission. It promotes the senescence and abscission. And helpful for thinning of cotton. Helpful for thinning of cotton, cherry, and walnut. It is used to initiate flowering. It is used to initiate flowering and for synchronizing fruit set in pineapple. And for synchronizing fruit set in pineapple. Ethylene induced flowering in mango. Induced flowering in mango. This point is given that converts male flower into female flower, or it promotes the female flower formation, and that is known as feminizing effect. Okay, this is about the ethylene. Now, abscisic acid. Precursor of abscisic acid is carotenoid. Also known as violoxanthin. Violoxanthin or carotenoid is oxidized and converted into abscisic acid. The most important thing, abscisic acid promotes, listen first, abscisic acid promotes the the tolerance power of the plant against stressful condition. If highly saline area, if atmosphere is not favorable, pH is low, pH is much more higher, more amount of minerals or less amount of minerals, means any unfavorable stressful condition. It makes the plant to fight against the stressful condition, and that's why it is known as stress hormone. Fine. So this point you remember it. Abscisic acid is also known as stress hormone. It stimulates the closing of the stomata to prevent excess transpiration. But excess transpiration, after prevention of that, respiration is stopped. But compensate to it, photosynthesis diminished. Abscisic acid is antagonist of gibberellic acid. Okay, so this is about the abscisic acid. Now, photoperiodism. See, the amount of the light can coming in contact with the plant, and plant gives the response by producing the flowers, and this is known as photoperiodism. So here, for giving the response for photoperiodism, proteinaceous pigment is there. It is known as chromoprotein. Chromoprotein or phytochrome. So we say like that. The intensity of the light and the duration of the light, and coming in contact with the plant, and plant gives the response by producing the flowers. This phenomenon is known as photoperiodism, but for this photoperiodism, we say that chromoprotein or phytochrome is responsible for that. But if you remember that one point, you know that here three types of the plants are there. Long day plant, short day plant, and the day neutral plant. Later on I will give you the examples for this. Long day plant is that the light duration, the light period duration is more than the desired duration. Dark period is less, light period is more. And similar to opposite to it for short day plants. So listen carefully. If we increase the darkness, if we increase little bit darkness for long day plant માં dark period less છે. તો બીજી રીતે હું તમને કહું તો એમાં લાઇટ પીરિયડ વધારે આવવાનો છે. તો લોંગ ડે પ્લાન્ટને તો લાઇટ વધારે જોશે. But if we reduce the little bit amount of the light period or you increase the dark period little bit, And in short plant, when you increase the little bit light period by reducing the little bit light period, there is a no effect on flower. Can you understand this sentence?
Yes.
And scientists believe that when you increase the little bit darkness for long day plants and little bit light period for short day plants, some hypothetical hormone નામ નથી આપ્યું એટલે hypothetical છે એક એનાલિસિસ એક વિચાર છે બરાબર સો ફોર ધેટ ફ્લોરિજન ઇઝ રિસ્પોન્સિબલ ફ્લોરિજન એને નામ આપ્યું છે hypothetical hormone known as florigen. So scientists believe that this hypothetical hormone florigen is responsible for this phenomenon. No effect on flowering. આપણે જે point discuss કર્યો. So for photoperiodism, this is responsible. And when you change the light period or dark period little bit, there is no effect on the flowering. For that, florigen is responsible for. Is it clear?
Yes.
Fine. Next is short day plant. Short day plants are also known as long night plants, LNP. Short day plants, STP, is also known as LNP. Long night plant. Reproductive hormone not out Here examples of long short day plants: tobacco, STP plants example tobacco, soybean, chrysanthemum, chrysanthemum, અંધેરી ગયો. Dahlia, Dahlia नहीं, Dahlia, 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 sugarcane, rice, etc. Long day plants, also known as
Short night.
SNP, short night plants. Example: spinach, sugar beet, beet, sugar beet, radish, pura, wheat and barley. barley એટલે જુવાર. etc. Day neutral plant, ENP also known as NDP, neutral day plant. बराबर. For their examples, maize, cotton, tomato, sunflower, and cucumber. Neutral day plant, NDP. Vernalization, you know that you can raise the seed at a low temperature, 1 to 10 degrees Celsius. Vernalization, in that we can give the treatment to the seed at very low temperature, 1 to 10 degrees Celsius for a definite period of time. Fine. And for this vernalization, vernalin hormone is responsible for. And here examples: sugar beet, cabbage, carrot, wheat, barley, cotton, and rye. Examples repeat करो. Sugar beet, cabbage, carrot, wheat, barley, rice, rice नहीं, cotton and rye, R-Y-E, rye. Okay. Next point, common points. Write it fast. Gibberellin induced flowering in long day plant. Gibberellin induced flowering in LDP. Gibberellin is substitute of vernalization. Gibberellin is substitute of vernalization. If we are unable to provide the low temperature, instead of that you apply the gibberellin. So gibberellin is also acts as a vernalin hormone. Right? Gibberellic acid is also acts as a vernalin hormone. Gibberellin promotes formation of the male flower. So otherwise you remember that maleness in the flower. So as you know that gibberellic acid is exactly opposite to the auxine, gibberellin and abscisic acid all are acidic in nature. Auxine, gibberellin and abscisic acid all are acidic in nature, whereas cytokinin is basic in nature. Okay. That's all about this 15th chapter.